The 1960s were one of the most tumultuous and divisive decades in world history. The era of racial segregation, inequality, Black Panthers, protests, voting, and police brutality. Let's talk about it. The 1960s impacted African Americans in a multitude of ways. Allow me to explain. For starters, whites tried to do any and everything to hinder blacks in society. Gerrymandering, which manipulated electoral boundaries to favor white parties. Or racial covenant, when all the whites in the neighborhood agreed to never sell to a black person. Or even redlining, where local whites drew up maps to where black neighborhoods would be in advance before being built, obviously put in bad conditions and bad places. Segregation was very prominent in the early 1960s. Blacks weren't allowed to eat in the same places, share the same water fountains, walk on the same side of the street, or even look in a white person's face without fear of imminent death. As time progressed, one case that ignited the civil rights movement was the Brown versus Board of Education. This case was about racial segregation, which was unconstitutional in public schools and a violation of human rights. This led to bus boycotts and sit-ins, many of which led by Martin Luther King.